It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where division rivals will clash in the NFC North. It's the Vikes and the Pack, next on Madden Football.
This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. A give. This is Cook. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Handoff comes to Cook. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. On play action, Cousins. He'll buy some time right. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So that'll back him up 5. Off the play fake, Cousins. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Cousins now to throw on first down. He's got Smith here. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
Goes right back to Smith again. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, he gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field, and they find each other for the completion.
Second down and goal. Cousins. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now from back at the 5. This is 3rd and goal. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. To throw, Cousins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. On the ground with a tight end. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. Back deep, D.D. Westbrook. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Steps away. Smith with a first down and more. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
On first down, Cook. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field.
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. So Darius Smith gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. On 2nd down now. It's Cook, and he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook, a 5-yard touchdown run, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Rodgers on the return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Throwing to start the drive. Rodgers. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And oh, he coughed it up. And this belongs to the Vikings. They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. They run. Cook, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Now Cousins. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, it's Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Cousins. Johnson with a completion over the middle. Touchdown, Vikings. B.C. Johnson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's polished off by a Viking score. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Rodgers on the return. Running room at the 50. Look out. Past the 20. He will score. Touchdown. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
But listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And he is out of bounds here on the return. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're starting to put some space here. You know, the first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. Being chased out left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. No doubt they were hoping for 7 points out of this drive, CD. The good news, they could at least salvage 3 because that ball went bouncing out of bounds.
Yeah, how about the bounce that they got? They kept them in field goal range. You're exactly right. They get a chance to get 3 points out of it and not cost themselves.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Rodgers on the return. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line as they'll take over with just under a minute left to play until the break. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in by Adams. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers out of the backfield. This is Aaron Jones. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another 1st down. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards the pickup there. To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Rodgers again now. It's caught here by Adams. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And Crosby puts it through. And they're back within a touchdown at 17-10. So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Get ready, get ready.
So, you want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
These two teams going through their final adjustments. It's about time for the second half in Green Bay. So for the call, we go back up to Lambeau and Brandon Gott.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Rodgers. That's complete right side to Lazard. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. On now is the Packers punter. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
They'll roll him out right. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And they work this out past the 25. They just do get the play off. Now Cousins, flushed out right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want to challenge. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. On 2nd down, Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. 3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change, because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Again, it's Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Following the interception, Cousins rolling to his left. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They'll run on first down. Cook. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Out to his left. And this ball is caught by Irv Smith. Touchdown, Vikings. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the interception by the Vikings D leads to a touchdown.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Rodgers on the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Here's Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talked about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations. Let's go!
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And this is caught. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 51 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan there to make the grab. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Cousins here to throw on the move to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to be Packer football.
I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they got the 2-score cushion, but you know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy. Gives them a chance to do a little extra coaching next week.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. And he's going to go down, sacked right around the 17. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get